Afternoon, everybody. So we're on day 4 of neck, shoulders and upper extremity. And we're looking at all sorts of conditions in and around the upper extremity, focusing on those areas but having an awareness to the rest of the body and the relation to the hips and the spines with regarding the neck, shoulders and upper extremity. So today I want to talk about traction. So most of us are either sat at a desk all day, sat at a table, driving, commuting to work, so we're constantly in flexion. So the more we're in flexion all the time, the more the body tends to reside forwards and our head displaces and goes forwards. When our head is forward to the rest of the thoracic, it affects the breathing, it affects your bite, and it affects your gait. It affects a lot of things in the body, so it's really important to bring that head back. So I'm going to show you a few gentle exercises you can do with traction at home. Now, you don't need to have a fancy fuse ladder. Great if you do. You can do this on a kitchen worktop or on the top of your banister, on the top of your stairs. So you're getting something to pull. So I'm going to put my hands roughly just below my shoulders. I'm going to take my feet and knees hip distance apart, and I'm just going to let those shoulders melt down onto the spine, and I'm pulling back. And all I'm going to do is gently bend and stretch. Now, what I'm doing is I'm increasing the range of motion in my shoulders flexion. By doing the bend and stretch with the lower extremity, I'm getting the central nervous system to relax with this nice, natural, rhythmical limbering pattern. And there are all sorts of exercises you can do here. I'm going to go into a trident form where I go forwards and backwards. Now, it's really important to have the spine straight. If your back is rounding, you need to traction on something further up. So even here, even higher, even here. And again, I've said to you, you can do it on a kitchen worktop. So this is a ladder barrel, you don't need that. You can just press down on top of the worktop. Now, anybody knows Ido Portal, who does an amazing movement method, Ido Portal talks about getting the range of motion through the thoracic and creating the traction and shoulder flexion. In order to achieve that, you need to do 7 minutes a day of traction. So I don't mean stay 7 minutes either tractioning without moving. I mean 7 minutes of dynamic different movements. So I'm going to show you something a bit more advanced. So I'm going to climb up my fuse ladder. I obviously wouldn't hold here for 7 minutes, but I can trick the upper body by doing things with the lower body. And these are called pendulum swings. And if you live local to my studio in St.Helens, you can drop me a call, drop me an email and find out about my fuse ladder group classes, which will be returning post-lockdown. Now, if you want to improve your posture, improve your breathing and improve your energy at home, you can sign up to my 7-day program, which is on the link below, and you can do a simple 10 to 15 minutes each day of my gentle exercises, which you don't need a fancy studio. And if you're serious and you want me to write you a full program, I take people for 4-hour assessments, and I assess everything in the upper extremity, in the lower extremity, in the limbs, right from infant development to mouthing to pre-spinal to diet, sleep, hydration, so many different things. So drop me a call, drop me an email if you're local to the Northwest in the UK, and I will see if I can help you. And if you're not, do sign up for my 7-day online program. Enjoy, everybody.